Mamma mia, here we go again. It's another brand new week on House of Games. I'm joined by 4 famous faces. At the end of the week, one of them will be working out which recycling bin this trophy goes in. Who are our players this week? I'm very pleased to introduce Mr. Joe Thomas, Lucy Beaumont, Jake Wood, and Shazia Mirza. Oh, hello, everyone. Well, I love the start of a brand new week. Look at the fresh faces. By Friday, they will be haggard. Joe, are you a quizzer at all?
Yeah, I like quizzes, yeah. I find them fun, yeah.
OK, don't say that at the start. Say, no, I just like the taking part.
Yeah, I'm happy to be out of the house, I suppose.
That is so true. Literally, we might as well call this Richard Osman's Glad to be out of the House of Games.
Yeah.
Joe, lovely to have you here. Lucy, now, I know you don't have a lot of confidence in your quizzing abilities.
No, I don't. That's from experience there.
OK, so what are your top hopes for this week?
All I'm going to do is just be nice, and then maybe people won't notice that I've got the ball wrong.
OK, let's see if that works. Also, let's see if you're still being nice by Thursday. Jake, how lovely to have you here.
Pleasure to be here, Richard. Thank you.
Now, listen, someone's going to win this trophy at the end of the week.
Yes.
But every day there's also a daily prize. Would you like to take a look at today's daily prizes?
Yes, please,
This is what you get
yeah.
to choose between. There is the House of Games golf umbrella, the fondue set, the cricket bat, the plant pot, and the reusable coffee cup. What do you fancy there, Jake?
I might maybe go for the plant pot.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not really into gardening myself. My wife is a keen gardener, so I could see that somewhere. That's quite an attractive item.
The look on her face if you brought that home.
Yeah.
She would be delighted, wouldn't she? Can you imagine?
I might save it for Valentine's Day or something like that.
That is you old romantic.
Thank you.
Shazia, who do you think your biggest rivals are this week?
All 3 of them.
Do you think even Lucy?
What do you mean, even Lucy? Comedians always play it down, but really, they're very intelligent and they're very competitive.
How lovely to have you all here. We've got a week's worth of quizzing ahead of us. Someone's going to win a trophy. Who's it going to be? Let's find out, shall we, with our very first game on our first day of this week's House of Games. And it's going to be... Rhyme time. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. I'm going to ask you 2 questions at a time. The answers rhyme with each other. OK, very best of luck. German dish of fermented cabbage. Children's TV show featuring Dougal and Zebedee. Yes, Joe.
It's sauerkraut and the magic roundabout.
Sauerkraut magic roundabouts. Lovely start to the week for Joe Thomas. Well done. Point to you. Next question. Magician's Assistant and 2017 Strictly finalist. And dinner party reality series narrated by Dave Lamb. That is Shazia, very quick.
McGee, that's Debbie McGee.
This is a novel approach to buzzing in.
You've got to work your way through it, though, don't you?
You do, but normally before you press the buzzer would be...
Dinner party reality series narrated by David...
I'm going to have to time you out. Even on a Monday, I'm going to have to time you out. So anyone else can buzz in if they wish to. You've been given Jake.
Debbie McGee, come dine with me.
Oh, it was the lovely Debbie McGee and Come Dine With Me. That is the correct answer. Very well done, Jake. Nicely done. Here is your next question. Fitness trainer who launched daily online PE lessons in March 2020. And what is this? Yes, Lucy.
Joe Wicks Pick a Mix.
Joe Wicks Pick a Mix. Absolutely right. Well played, Lucy. Point to you. Here's your next question. Another name for albumin. Home ground of Sunderland AFC. Yes, Joe.
Egg white and the Stadium of Light?
Egg white and the Stadium of Lights.
Wow, well done.
Well played,
Okay.
Joe. Nicely done.
Very good.
Here's your next question. Emmy-winning sitcom starring Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara. And what is the title of this song?
Have you heard?
Yes, Jake.
Schitt's Creek. Oh, Le Freak.
Oh, Schitt's Creek, Le Freak. Well played, Jake. Nicely done.
Nearly did a Shazia then.
Just beaten the bell there,
Yeah.
I think. Nicely played. Next question. What is this? And acronym for the US president.
Lotus and Potus.
Lotus and Potus?
Oh.
Lotus Potus, well done.
Very clever.
That's nice to say, Lotus Potus.
Lotus Potus, yeah.
Final question in this round. 1922 Joyce novel about Leopold Bloom and conifers decorated for the Yuletide season. Joe.
Ulysses and Christmas trees.
Ulysses and Christmas trees. Also the title of my autobiography. Absolutely right. Very well played, Joe. That's the end of that round. Nice round for Joe there. Let's take a look at our first leaderboard of the week. Shazia yet to get off the mark. 1 point for Lucy. Jake, you have 2. We have an early leader, Joe Thomas, with 4 points. Well done, Joe. Let's get straight on and play round 2, shall we? Today, that is going to be... distinctly average. Now, round 2 is a pairs game. The player in last place gets to choose their partner. Today, Shazia, that is you. Who would you like to play this round with?
I would like to go with Joe.
Yeah, I mean, any reason?
He's winning.
It's good. Normally people try and hide it. They go, OK, so Joe and Shazia are going to be a team. Shazia and Lucy, if you'll swap places, please. Now, in distinctly average, I wonder if you could take out your tablets, please. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You need to estimate an answer for me. Just write down a number. I will take the average of each pair as your answer, OK? I wonder if you could answer me this. How many different postcodes are there in the UK? That's the full 6 digits of postcodes, so the whole thing. How many postcodes are there in the UK? What do you reckon at home on this one? How many postcodes are there in the UK?
OK.
OK, everybody is in. Joe, what was your thought process and what number have you come up with?
I was trying to think, like, there's 70 million people in the UK.
Yeah.
Then I was like, well, there's households, though, so that's not everyone lives in their own house.
Not everyone lives in their own
As
house.
far as I know. There was another thought. I'm just going to cut to the chase. I did 1.5 million.
1.5 million, says Joe. OK, Shazia, are you up or down from that?
Well, I thought, you know, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. I mean...
So far, this is great knowledge.
It's really good.
What's Wales? Sorry, can I add a couple?
And I have come up with 500,000, so 500,000.
500,000. So your average?
Is a million.
Is 1 million.
Yeah.
Lovely. So 1 million postcodes in the UK. Jake, are you somewhere around the million?
No, a bit more than that. It's a really tough question because... and then I came up with an answer and then I thought, yeah, it was really too low. So I kind of went down the Joe route, thinking about the population of England, 70 million, probably 3 to a household. So by that logic, 25 million.
25 million, that's it's gone big.
Well, there's a lot of homes
America.
in the UK, aren't there?
There are a lot of homes. Lucy, you're up or down from 25 million?
I'm down, but only. I mean, we've both gone big on this. I've gone with 18.
18 million. So we have a difference of opinion in the studio here. We have 1 million from Joe and Shazia, and we have 21 million from Lucy and Jake. Interesting, isn't it? What do you reckon at home? Where are you on this? Let's find out, shall we? How many postcodes are there, and which teams won the points? 1.7 million. Joe and Shazia, you get the point.
Done.
Pretty good. Very well done if you were close to that at home. I'd have been miles. I'd have been up in the 15 millions or something, I think. Next question. In square metres, what is the area of Heathrow Airport Terminal 5?
It's very new.
Yeah.
So, if...
It's a good question, isn't it?
I'll tell you what I'd love to know, genuinely. I wonder what the postcode for Terminal 5 is. I wonder.
I think it's T5.
Yeah. What do you reckon at home on this one? How big is Heathrow Terminal 5 in square metres? It's certainly big. Jake, what have you gone with?
Well, I was there yesterday.
No way.
It's big. I'm going to go 1.2 million square metres.
1.2 million. Lucy, up or down from 1.2 million square metres?
I've gone down, but I think I've gone too low.
OK. What number have you come up with?
That's a bit low. From
941 square metres.
I love the way you've put
lovely.
the units at the end, Lucy.
So that made me look my face.
So you are just about 1.2 million square metres apart from each other in your answers. So your average is 600,470.5 square metres. Joe, what are you thinking?
Well, quite similar to Jake, actually, but just a million.
A minute. I mean,
yeah.
With a round like this, it feels like that's an answer that sounds reasonable, right?
It's quite a boring answer, but there it is.
Listen, there's nothing boring about scoring points. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shazia,
well, of course.
Up or down?
I made a slight mistake here in that what I meant to write was 4 million, but I've missed a few noughts off.
OK.
So I went for 400,000.
400,000. OK, so your average... The averages are pretty close, actually, 700,000. So 600,000 or 700,000, what do you think at home? Literally wouldn't have a clue. This is like we might as well do a random ball pick for a point. Let's find out. What is the area of Heathrow Airport Terminal 5? 350,000. Lucy and Jake? Yeah, you get the points. Very well done.
That was lucky, really.
About 280 swimming pools worth. Very well played. Point to Jake and Lucy. Final question in this round. Give me an answer to this, please. In 2007, Richard Rodriguez broke the world record for the longest marathon roller coaster ride by continuously riding for how many hours? I'm being told he was allowed off occasionally for refreshment and toilet breaks.
Yeah.
So toilet breaks was the only...
OK.
We might still be on it now, then.
He could still be on it.
I mean, that's exactly, might as well. I mean, literally, he's getting fed, you know. So
exactly.
The answer was 49 years. 49 years was the answer. Everybody is in. What do you think at home on this one? The longest marathon roller coaster ride. Shazia, what was your thinking here?
So I'm just thinking that, you know, what is the maximum number of days he could possibly have stayed on a roller coaster? I'd say maybe 4 or 5 days, realistically.
Yeah.
So I'm saying 120 hours.
Yeah, that's
reasonable.
That sounds, yeah, about 5 days.
Yeah.
120 hours.
Yeah.
Joe, up or down from 120 hours?
Slightly down, 102, but I applaud that logic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're thinking 4 or 5 days,
Yeah.
essentially. So your average is 111 hours. Jake, where are you? I'm thinking on similar lines?
No, I'm thinking more. I just went on the, you know, what would impress me.
I thought you say I went on the internet. That's cheating, isn't it?
Wow.
And I thought if Richard Rodriguez stayed on there for 10 days, I think that's a good shout, isn't it? So on that logic, 240 hours.
That's nice, easy maths as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Fortunately,
very easy, yeah.
240 hours. Lucy, up or down from 240?
Down.
99 hours, you're thinking. So somewhere along the lines of these two as well. So Jake has gone big. Everyone else has gone around 4 or 5 days. Shall we find out how long did Richard Rodriguez stay on that roller coaster for? And who has won the point?
Wow.
406 hours.
Oh.
That is 17 days.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
17.
Well,
You probably did love
hats
it
off.
then and probably thought, I'm just going to have to get off, just...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, why 17? Why not? Why not just stick around for a bit longer?
yeah, if it's sustainable, just... What held him back? Lazy, I say.
Yeah, laser. He did it at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. That feels like something you do in America, but Blackpool Pleasure Beach, 17 days. Point to Lucy and Jake there, 406 hours. Very well done if you got close to that at home. That's the end of that round. So, Lucy and Shazia, if you swap back places, please, and we'll take a little look at our scores. Here's how we're standing. 2 rounds down into Monday's House of Games. Everyone off the mark, which is what we like to see. Shazia, you have 1. Lucy, you have 3. Jake, 4. Leader, Joe Thomas, with 5 points.
Hey.
Well done, Joe. Nicely played. Let's get straight on to round 3, shall we, today? That's going to be... Synonyms. I'm now going to read you some lyrics from famous songs, but I've changed the words into things that mean the same. But you just have to tell me which songs are these lyrics from, please. You'll see what I mean when you see the first one. So which songs are these lyrics from? Fingers on buzzers, please. On condition that you desire to be my partner, you must become acquainted with my companions. Yes, Lucy.
If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends.
Which is...
Space Girls.
What song? I'll give it to you. Wannabe by the Spice Girls. Absolutely
Thank
right.
you.
Well done. Wannabe.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never.
You see how the round works now? You see what we've done, Joe?
Yeah, I get it.
You reckon we... Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, you know what we've done.
Hey, man, I get it.
It's like it's like the same meaning. Different words, same meaning. It's not like we're on a roller coaster for 17 days. Just change some words. Here's your next song. There isn't a peak at sufficient elevation, nor a gorge of adequate depth. Yes, Joe.
Oh, I've done the thing where I know what it is and I don't know the name of the song. Oh, is it Ain't No Mountain High Enough? Is that the
Ain't
name
no
of the
mountain
song?
high enough? Let's have a listen.
It better be.
Well, there you go. Nicely done. Next synonym. You had employment serving customers in a drinks establishment at that time that we became acquainted. Yes, Lucy.
Being a waitress at a cocktail bar.
I'm going to need the name of the song. I'm so sorry.
That which is true.
I might have to time you out. It's lovely to listen to, but I have to time you out.
I'm sorry.
Anyone else fancy a go? You had employment serving customers. Yes, Joe.
Is it called Don't You Want Me, Baby?
Yeah.
Let's take a little listen. It is Don't You Want Me. Human League. You got the right song.
I can't
I
believe
let you off with one.
Did the work for
I
me
couldn't do
there.
it too. Yeah, I can't do it. Next synonym. Which song is this, please? My form is that of a spirit of Arabian folklore. My form is that of a spirit of Arabian folklore. It is necessary for you to stroke me correctly. So 1999.
correctly.
Oh, Joe's going for it.
I think it's Genie in a Bottle, isn't it?
Oh,
Is
well
it Genie in a
done.
Bottle?
You're right. That's really clever, that.
Absolutely right, Joe. The single most apologetic answer ever given on House of Games.
Yeah, I shouldn't feel bad, I
No,
suppose.
listen, you got to be in it.
Listen, it's a great song.
Exactly, Christina Aguilera, of
Yeah.
course. What song is this, please? Ah, I would like to bop with another. I would like to sense the warmth with another. Lucy,
I'd like to dance with somebody.
I want to dance with somebody. Well done, Lucy. I want to dance with somebody by Whitney Houston. Final question in this round. Fingers on buzzers, please. Does one not desire one's female partner to be as attractive as myself? Does one not desire one's female partner to be an oddity similar to myself? 2005. Joe.
I don't know what it's called. It's that one that goes, don't you wish your girlfriend was
Ah, yeah.
Hot like me.
hot like me? Is it called Freak? I think
Is it called Freak?
I'm gonna say it's called Freak.
It is
Pussycat
not,
Dolls.
I'm afraid. I'll pass it over. Jake,
Is it Don't Ya? Pussycat Doll.
let's take a little look and take a little listen.
Don't you wish
Don't you? Absolutely.
It's called Freak.
Should have been.
I'm saying
Yeah, there you go.
for one reason.
Well done, Jake. Jake just sat back for the entire round and just at the end just went, yeah, I'll be helping myself to this. Thank you. 2 rounds to go on Monday's House of Games, and here's how we're looking. Shazia still on 1 there. Lucy and Jake, you have 5 points each. She's got a 3-point lead. Joe Thomas with 8 points. Well played, Joe. Nicely done.
Oh, baby.
2 rounds to go. Round 4 today is... I'm terrible at dating. I wonder if you could take your tablets out, please. I'm going to tell you a series of events from world history. You just have to give me the year you think they happened, and whoever gets closest wins themselves a point, OK?
Right.
Just closest, because often even the closest is a long way away on this round, I've discovered. I wonder in which year did this happen, please? The flush toilet is invented by Sir John Harrington.
Wow.
Fair play to Sir John Harrington.
Wow, yeah.
I mean, thank you, Sir John.
Do you think that's why he was knighted, or do you think the knighthood was...
Oh, I wonder. I mean,
Yeah.
it must be. If he's
Yeah.
done something better than inventing the
Yeah,
flush
I
toilet
mean,
to get that knighthood, then
Yeah.
I can't begin to think what that would be.
I mean, what was happening before?
Is that why a toilet's called a John sometimes?
Oh, I wonder.
Could be, couldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's really good. What do you reckon on this one? When was the flush toilet invented? OK, everyone is locked in. Are you locked in at home, if you know what I mean? When was the flush toilet invented? We're grateful that it was. Joe, what were you thinking, and what's your answer?
1810.
10.
I thought of the phrase Victorian plumbing. Now I've actually realised that 1810 isn't Victorian,
OK.
but it's... Well, I've written it down now.
Yeah, but it feels kind of Victorian. It might as well be Victorian. 1810, you're saying. Lucy, what do you think?
I've gone with 1803.
Oh, very close.
I think.
1810 and 1803.
Yeah.
Jake,
Yeah, I've gone a little bit later, Richard. 1888.
1888.
Yeah, that might be, I think, thinking about it, it might be a little bit late, but we'll see.
We shall see. And Shazia, where are you?
I took an average of those three, and I've gone for 1878.
1878. So everybody is in the 19th century. OK, what do we think at home on this one? When was the flush toilet invented? Let's find out, shall we? And who has got the point? 1596.
I just...
But
Was
Lucy,
it?
you got a point. You're the closest.
Wow.
God, that's amazing.
250 years. Isn't that
Blimey.
amazing? 1596.
Wow.
Surprising.
Who had a flush toilet in 1596?
I think, well, Sir John Harrington.
John Harrington. Share it around, mate, if you've got one.
Next question. I wonder when this happened. The first Now That's What I Call Music compilation album is released. The first Now That's What I Call Music compilation album is released. I remember, because I'm very much the oldest person here, I remember buying that. What do you think about this one at home? Anyone like me bought that one? Everybody is in. Lucy, what was your thinking?
I think it's in the 70s, so I've just gone with...
1970.
Yeah.
OK. You think I was old enough to buy this in 1970, would be your question. 1970 says Lucy. Jake, what are you saying?
I'm going to go 1980.
1980,
Yeah.
that's a bit more respectful. Thank you, Jake. Shazia, what are you thinking?
I've gone the same as Jake, 1980.
1980, says Shazia. 70, 80, 80, Joe?
89.
89.
Most respectful to you, though.
Says that's much more respectful.
think
Thank
you're
you.
the-
I was 4 years old.
Yeah.
Can I have a guess on this one? I think it would be about 1984 would be my guess. I had like Phil Collins on it and stuff like that. I would say 84. What do we think at home if you bought it? Let's take a look, shall we? When was that album released? 1983.
Year I was
83.
born.
So we have joint winners there. Jake and Shazia both get themselves a point. Well done. 1983. Final question in this round. When did this happen? Samuel Johnson's A Dictionary of the English Language is first published.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
English
Oh, boy.
Oh, that can't be right. I don't even know whether they could write then.
I like someone to finish their answer with, oh, that can't be right. Let's find out, shall we? Jake, what were you thinking?
I know it's a long time ago, like olden times.
Olden times. If you've just written down olden time.
Well, I should have done. Olden times. 1476.
1476. That is officially olden times.
That's olden times. isn't it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Shazia, what are you thinking?
I went around the same time as the toilet,
Yes, OK, that's good.
so 1500.
1500, toilet times.
Yeah.
Both very close so far. Joe, later or earlier?
1789.
A lot later, 1789.
1789, is that the date of the...
You look so despondent.
Well, no, I think 1789 is famous. Is that the date of the French Revolution or something?
Well, yeah,
Something
I think
else?
it is, isn't it? Yeah. Lucy, where are you
I went with
amongst this?
1790. I just thought maybe it's one of those things that's actually surprising and was later,
Wow,
you know.
that's like 1 year. That's
One of us is...
wow.
is right. Well, actually, not
amazing.
one of us is right. We could both be
Yeah.
wrong. It's possible.
At the beginning,
No, sure. Come on, one
There
of
are-
you.
one of
you
us must be right.
It's got to be one of those 2 years.
Well, it's one of these. It's one of these four.
So we're very much huge differences of opinion here. We're in the 15th century here. We are in the 18th century here. What do you think at home on this one? Let's find out, shall we? When was the dictionary first published and who has scored the point? 1755. That is Joe by 1 year
Well
from
done.
Lucy. Well done. Let's take a look at the scores. One more round to go. We've just got Answer Smash to go before we find our first champion of the week. And here's how we look. Shazia has 2 points. Lucy and Jake, you both have 6 points. He's got a 3-point lead going into the final round. It's Joe Thomas. Well done, Joe. Final round, as always, is... Answer Smash. Now, in this, point for a correct answer, but point off for an incorrect answer. So a 3-point lead is far from impregnable. So you'll see a clue. There'll be a picture underneath. Smash the two of them together, please. Your first category is... British Olympians. So those will be the pictures. There'll be a clue above, there'll be a British Olympian below. Smash the two together. Here's your first one. The Sugdens and Dingles are families in which TV soap? Yes, Jake.
Emma Daly Thompson.
Oh, Emma Daly Thompson. Well played, Jake. Nicely done. But here's your next one. Which character did Una Stubbs play in the 1979 television series Wurzel Gummidge? Yes, Jake.
No, sorry.
Oh, you lose a point, I'm afraid. Shazia.
Aunt Sally Gunnell.
Aunt Sally Gunnell?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely right. Well played, Shazia. Aunt Sally and Sally Gunnell. Next clue, next Olympian. In the Lion King franchise, what species of animal is Timon? Jake.
Mere Katarina Johnson-Thompson.
Is it Mere Katarina Johnson-Thompson? It is Mere Katarina Johnson-Thompson. Well done. Katarina Johnson-Thompson is also the best name of anyone that's ever lived as well.
Johnson-Thompson is a good surname.
Well done at home if you said Mere Katarina Johnson-Thompson. Fun thing to say. Next category is street furniture.
No such thing.
Well, we're about to find out. It's like when people put mattresses outside their house.
Yeah, I've tried to do street furniture in my area, and apparently I'm in breach of council regulations.
Let's take a look, shall we? First clue, first piece of street furniture. What is the superhero alter ego of Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr. in a 2008 film? Yes, Joe.
Iron Man whole cover.
Iron Man whole cover? That's a great superhero, isn't it?
That's
Very
a good
well
one.
done. Iron Man and Man whole cover. That's street furniture. That's what we mean by
Suppose
that.
it's street furniture in a way.
Yeah.
I'm going to get one put in my flat.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Here's your next one. What is the nickname of the 19th century social reformer and founder of modern nursing, Florence Nightingale? Jake.
Lady of the Lamppost.
Lady of the Lamppost. That's absolutely right. Or the lady with the lamppost. He's making a late run for it here, Jake. Next clue, next piece of street furniture. In which electoral system does a party win by achieving a simple majority? Yes, Lucy.
First past the post box.
First past the post box. Absolutely right. Also, how you find my house. Well played, Lucy. Point to you. Next category. No more categories. We're done for Monday's House of Games. We have our first champion. Well played, everybody. Our first champion in this week's House of Games is Joe Thomas by 2 points.
Oh.
Well played, Joe.
Well done.
Well done. So, Joe, you've won yourself a prize.
I can't believe it.
I know, right? Which of these would you like to take back with you?
I think I'd like the mug, please. The coffee mug.
Oh, that's nice. It's very green. It's red, but it's green, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Very sustainable.
Listen, I know what you mean.
Lovely. Yeah. Listen, we've got an understanding here about
need
what's
to-
being said.
Don't explain yourself to me.
Yeah. So
I
Joe
get
takes
it.
home the House of Games reusable coffee cup. Congratulations, Joe. Nicely done.
Yay.
Let's take a look at our first weekly leaderboards. Joe obviously at the top of that. Very early days. Joe with 4, Jake 3, Lucy 2, Shazia with 1. Shall we do the same thing, same time tomorrow? Look forward to that. See you here. We'll see you as well, same time, same place, on the House of Games. Oh, my goodness. I forget,
Yeah?
of course, you're a trained actor.
I know. There's nothing in that. Look.